製造いつまで油を売っているのかと見に来てみる。それにしても賢者合う。
The levels and fighting power of Gods of Destruction vary, but they are well above the normal characters from Dragon Ball, and that's something that we've seen time and again. There are certain mortals that have reached for those heights and have not only succeeded in attaining them, but have gone far above them. And there's only a few mortals that have done this, but between the Gods of Destruction, more often than not, their powers seem to be rather similar, even though sometimes one has the edge over the other. It all seems to come down to the personalities of the Gods of Destruction. Do they want to lounge around, or do they want to train as often as they can? Now, we all know that Beerus is the former. He wants to relax. That's all he was doing during the events of Dragon Ball Z. When the Saiyans attacked Earth, Beerus was sleeping. When the androids attacked Earth, Beerus was sleeping. When the Majin Buu threat also came to Earth, well, Beerus was sleeping. So Beerus isn't really the best God of Destruction. He does his job a little bit and then he goes to sleep for a very, very long time, and his performance as God of Destruction has come under question. So what if there was another option? What if there was a new God of Destruction that was an old God of Destruction, the previous God of Destruction for Universe 7? What if he came back and tried to take his spot along Whis' side? This seems to be the story of the Beerus movie, fan animation Dragon Ball Super. This is by Tibalt DeBoom, who is the creator of Dragon Ball Super Yamashi. But as far as we've seen right now, he's only creating this fan animation, and I'm going to be showcasing it to you right now. But I do want you at the end, once you're done watching this video, go to his video and comment hashtag Black Squad, because that way he knows that I sent you guys there to support that video, because right now it needs more support, and the more support it gets, the more popular it will become. So if you're brand new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, that way you never miss a video. These are today's End of Video Squad winners. I chose these at random from the comment section of my last video. These are the guys that watched the entirety of my video all the way till the end, and then at the very end dropped in the comment section a comment with hashtag End of Video Squad. If you would like to participate, make sure you do that at the end of this video. Watch it all the way to the very end and then drop your comment down there for a chance to be featured in my next video. And I actually have one more surprise for you that I will announce at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned for that.
Prepare yourself, Dan Saiyan.
So the first thing that I have to praise about this fan animation is the music. The music fits the character that we're being introduced to, the new character, extremely well. It fits the whole theme, the feeling of the story very well. That's why I am shocked that this is basically what we're getting, unless Tibalt DeBoom decides to create a Dragon Ball fan animation or fan manga with this. This is all we have, so let's cherish this and continue watching and dissect it. Let's show some support for Tibalt DeBoom, that way he continues with this story, because Mephisto's Lullaby is just genius. We begin with the old God of Destruction watching what has been happening in Universe 7 through these crystals that look very similar to something you'd seen in Xenoverse. Seeing everything that's going on, and he is not happy with it. He is not happy with the way that Beerus has been very hands-off. He has not been committing to the job of God of Destruction like at all, which makes sense.
世の前に
This dude has been out of a job for 10 million years and now he's ready to get back into the workforce. He wants to brush up his resume and bring it to the Grand Priest because he wants his job back. Okay, I absolutely love this part. I don't know why, but seeing Beerus' smug face in his hand just kind of floating there, it just so represents what Beerus is all about, how smug he is almost at all times, besides maybe like the Torment of Power. So I definitely like this shot right here.
こんな時こそ気概を見せねば。
滅びの数に散るがよいよ。
So now we know that he is a Majin, which makes sense because the Majins seem to be something that's really old and just inherently evil. So having a god of destruction that is a Majin definitely makes a lot of sense. And the fact that the Grand Priest is not happy to see him at all makes me think that Nomu, which is this old previous god of destruction, he may have lost his job. He may have lost his job due to, I don't know, maybe being too vicious, maybe going overboard with the destruction of all the planets. I don't know. He may have done something because the Grand Priest, Whis' dad, is not happy to see him at all. So this one character has attacked the entirety of Universe 7's greatest warriors, which is, of course, the Z Fighters. And do I see my Bay 18 there? Yup, there she is. You know, she jumped into the fray. She's not even close to being strong enough to fight this guy, and she didn't care. She jumped right in. And we have a lot of different characters here. This obviously takes place past Dragon Ball Super. We have Goku in his old gi. We have Gotenks looking a lot older. And so everyone seems to be beat up. Even Vegeta's holding his one arm that is always messed up. So yeah, a battle just went on and yeah, they are basically done for. And we see that Nomu is carrying the limp, lifeless body of Broly. So what I think is happening in this scene is that Nomu came to Earth to find Beerus because he found out that allies of Beerus, mortals that have befriended Beerus, are on planet Earth, and sometimes Beerus is there. He comes there, and I think that Broly is just visiting. He's there maybe just training with Goku and Vegeta when this all goes down. Once this all goes down, they all fight Nomu and they all lose, Broly being the last person to really stand a chance against Nomu, but he also loses. Beerus shows up and now it's game on, and Nomu decides, you know what, it's time to transform, and he transforms into
それにしても賢者
a god of destruction in training? Now that can't be right. Because this looks like what Toppo had in the Tournament of Power. Like almost exactly like that. So the only explanation that I have for this is that Toppo was using an upgraded version of God of Destruction, that's why he transformed, but because he is in training, he doesn't have full power over it. He does not control it fully, so he cannot draw out all the power from this transformation. So that would make sense why this is a more powered up version of God of Destruction, and that would mean that all the Gods of Destruction can go into this transformation, meaning that Beerus can go into this transformation. He can have the insignia on his chest and get a little darker, you know, get more powerful, and that would be a really cool fight. This is the end of the fan animation. As I said, there is really no plans right now to continue the fan animation because Tibalt the Boom does this on his own dime. He does this on his spare time. He does not get paid to do this, so sometimes it's really hard. It is a lot of work to animate stuff. But what I do say to Tibalt the Boom is that this is a perfect storyline, a beautiful storyline for a Dragon Ball fan manga. It's focused mainly on Beerus. Obviously, the Z Fighters and Universe 7's top guys are out of commission. They cannot fight. So this story is not focused on Goku. It's focused on Beerus. It's even called Dragon Ball Super Beerus. So yes, this would be a great storyline, a great story for a Dragon Ball fan manga, and I urge you to create it because I would love to read it. I'm doing it for selfish reasons. And I'm sure the rest of the Black Squad here is also wanting to do it for selfish reasons. Anyway, guys, if you got to this point of the video, then you are part of the hashtag end of video squad. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my videos. You guys have been doing fantastic. Like, the numbers have been great. You can track how long people have watched your videos, and I've basically tripled what people have been watching my videos previously. So hashtag end of video squad, you guys are awesome. So now for a little bit of news, a special announcement. Usually when I promote my end of video squad members, I do it at the very beginning of my next video, and I choose 3. I'm gonna keep that. But at the very end of the video also, I will choose 1 more comment, and this one I will reply to, I will talk about briefly. So instead of 3 shoutouts, I'm giving 4. That's the announcement for today. Thank you so much, everybody. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.